So yeah, bro, that's the shit that gets me tight, man. Like shit like that, stupidity like that.
What kind of stupidity?
Just that like, for example, that negative energy in the room. You know what I mean? Like that's is something that like I feel like I have to do a better job of getting better at reading that and not letting it bother me.
You know what the thing is? You, you're someone that's very sensitive. You're like an empath. You know what that is? Someone
Yeah,
that's
I've
very
heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that
someone
before.
that's very keen or very in tune with the energy and just the vibrations around them.
I agree.
Yeah, you definitely are. And but the problem is there that you have to become aware of that and also learn how to just like
Not let it bother me.
protect that also, because it can be a strength in many ways. But bro, when there's negative people and you can not just like see that they're negative, but you can kind of feel it,
Yeah,
you have to learn how to defend yourself from that
a lot of people like
and
that
just
in my
put
life.
up barriers. Yeah, there's a lot of negative people. There's a lot of fucked up people in this world, bro, and you have to know how to just like not let their things. Because
Sometimes
you're
like
very in tune with it, so
Yes.
you can feel the energy almost personally. You know what I mean? If someone's unhappy, it kind of makes you unhappy. You know what I mean? Because you're just very in tune with other just humans, and you have to learn how to
and I
put
have
barriers. For
like some type of filter.
yeah.
Or some type of
Basically, you're
screen.
like a mind reader, but remember, you're like Professor X. Remember when Professor X, like, he can read people's mind, but then when he's put on the thing, he can see everyone in like the
Yeah,
next
and
50
it's-
miles.
it's too much
and It
input.
was too much input. It was too like there was negative people and just bad things happening.
He had to
And-
learn how to filter.
Yeah, he had to learn how to filter. That's what you have to
Yo,
do.
that's
bro.
crazy. No, that's true because when he puts on
Facts.
Cerebro, he feels everyone's pain.
Everyone.
Yeah, but
And,
he
the
feels
50
like
miles or something.
he feels their pain, like that negativity. He feels what's bad with it. But then he has to learn how to tune that out.
Yeah, that's what you have to do, man. Because there's fucking a
Easier.
billion negative people on this planet.
It's fucking hard, man.
It's terrible.
You know why it's hard? Because it's people that you care about.
Yeah, that's what is the hard part. Because if someone's doing something negative, you don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, it's like
You don't
shit.
give a fuck about
But
them anyways, right?
but if it's somebody you care about, you're like, damn, my nigga, like why?
But that's also a miss. Like,
you almost take on the responsibility yourself.
yeah, but that's what an empath is. Someone that can absorb like energy. You're someone that's just so caring and nurturing that you can literally feel someone's like energy. Like, how are they doing?
Like
if
that,
someone
like
is
that low
down
frequency.
bad,
Yeah.
or if and you hang out with them, you're going to be down too, because you can literally like absorb their energy.
That's bad, bro, because I can't.
That's not bad at all.
No,
It's not bad at all.
like
It's
like,
an amazing thing.
The actual thing itself is not bad, but it's like it's something that like I can't just be absorbing all this negativity all the time. It's not. I don't think that's healthy.
It's not healthy at
You know
all.
what I mean? Like-
and of course, you should put up boundaries for that. That's what I said. But like at the same time, you have to understand that that's a gift. And you can use that gift to do extraordinary things. Like, that's one of the reasons you're such a good communicator. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take the good and the bad. You know what I mean? You're someone that can communicate very well. Well, guess what? Some people are negative. You can understand that very well. So you have to understand how to also block that out. Just use all of your abilities, your weaknesses, your strengths. Just use them all for your benefits. I feel
Yeah.
like people literally like, oh, I'm bad at reading. And they see it as a negativity. But like, you can literally take everything about yourself and use it in a way that benefits you. Yo, I tweeted this shit, bro. I'm a beast on Twitter.
Fuck, that's
I tweeted
some
this, bro.
shit.
I tweeted this shit. I said, exist in a way that benefits you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yo, people
Yeah.
don't do that. They're like, oh yeah, I can't hear very well, so my eyesight is better. You know what I mean? Like, use that. Like, nothing has just a complete negative to it. Like, nothing is a complete waste of anything. You can turn everything and use it in a way that benefits you if you're intelligent enough.
Yeah, bro, you're absolutely right, man. But I feel like it's that first. Like I have trouble with the not caring part. As much as
Yeah.
as
Well, that's
careless
hard for you because you care too much.
as careless as I want to be, I feel like it's like I don't know. It's funny.
You don't want to be careless. That's the problem, bro.
I want to be
you don't
worryless.
See it. You don't see it, bro. But you are someone. You are someone that cares so much that it can hurt you because other people don't care as much as you.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that that's also okay. Just because I care about someone more doesn't mean they have to care about me back. There is some selfishness in the way that you see it. And once you remove that, it'll be a pure good thing. Because I care about, first of all, like, I know I say I don't give a fuck about people, but I care about humanity as a whole. Like, everyone on this planet. In the right situation, I will take a bullet for. In the right situation. Because I care about everyone on this planet. We are all a collective. You know, we're all humans. We're all here to do what we got to do. And people don't see that. And it's society's fault. But everyone grows into be individuals. And in, like, a very individual way of thinking. And once you think in a very individual way, it leads to individual goals. And once everyone's is doing that, humanity itself is going to fall apart because that's what humans are made for, is for communication.
Yeah.
That's what literally is our purpose, to communicate and, like, create.
And create, yeah.
Communicate with each other leads to more creating, and it's tough.
So in essence, like, so it's not like okay, like I see what you're saying, but in essence, it's not like, you're gonna fucking.
But that's how you have to see it in order to not get attached to these.
But can you call that? Can you call that? What do you call that? Do you call that selfishness?
What do you mean? I call selfishness when you expect something in return for something that doesn't need to have a return.
Like
when you care for someone.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be anything in return.
Yes.
For you to care about that
person.
Like,
I shouldn't expect anything from that person.
Anything.
It's just I genuinely care about this
because you care.
Yeah.
You care because you care.
Yeah, not because you're expecting something in return.
No, but listen. You care about this person because you care about this person. You have to put yourself first. People, they don't see that. Like, you have to put yourself first, bro. Like, you're the most important thing in your life. You have to put yourself first.
Facts.
Do everything for you. And that's not selfish at all, because once you do things for yourself, you do things for others.
You do things for others,
That's what humans are made for.
Yeah.
They're made for that. People think that, like, oh, I'm just going to do me. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to ignore
humanity, yeah.
Yeah, like, if doing your best you and being the best you can be requires you to be a social person, because humans have literally evolved and progressed to be social humans, bro.
Wow.
They cannot.
Literally, I mean, they've always been.
I don't feel like humans can. I don't feel like there's any goal that a human can acquire that is a good thing. That has to do with being an individual alone. Just like an entire, like, a goal for humanity that has to do with us not communicating more. Which is what we're leading to now with these phones and things and, like, technology and shit. Everyone has their own thing going on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just, like, down the future, it's going to hurt humanity. It's going to lead to so many more mental illnesses. People are going to, like, loneliness is going to become, like, the biggest problem.
Thing that people suffer from.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man. There's a lot of fucked up things happening in this world. There's so much fucking bullshit in this world, man. And I feel like people just don't question things anymore.
Yeah.
People are so okay with being consumers that they just consume constantly
without questioning where this comes from,
and that's their life, just to consume.
And what's cool, like that's what's cool,
Yeah, that's what's cool. So I'm gonna do that, and now I'm cool. The fuck? You wasn't here.
Now I'm a part of the cool.
You know what I mean? You wasn't born to be cool. Like, there's a deeper meaning to life. People don't even question it. Like, I can't tell you the meaning of life, but I know that it's deeper than fucking technology and, like, whatever.
And just having the next best thing.
Having the next best thing is just progress. It's deeper than that because we're temporary. You know what I mean? The deepness is in that. The deepness is in what you do with that temporary time. It's not what you do in forever.
Yeah, because you're not going to be around forever.
Because if you live forever, then basically everything has no meaning, you know? If you live forever, nothing has meaning.
No, nothing has meaning.
People don't see that. It's like, I want to live forever. Why? For what? You want to see everyone die? You want to be the person that's left, the last person on Earth? You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason a human cannot prosper alone.
Yeah, I wish Vegeta would have listened to your advice.
He did eventually. Well, he listened to Goku's.
Actually, yeah, he did. Eventually, he did. But he was
He became a
obsessed.
family man, bro. He's actually
Vegeta-
He's a great father. He's a better father than Goku. 100%.
Nah.
Goku
How can
is
you
a
say
terrible
that?
father. Goku is
How?
not even a. Do you know what like a bad father is? Like a
No, I
father
know
that's
what a
not
bad
even
father
present
is.
in their child's life. A father that puts their child in mortal danger because they believe they can.
No, but that
overcome it.
was because he did
I'm
that
not
because
gonna
it was
put my
Gohan's
child
potential.
in a fucking death fight to the death because I think he can win. Like it's just doesn't. That's just
No,
there's just-
but it
he's
wasn't that,
crazy.
bro. It was that he knew
It was
Gohan's
that.
greatness.
That's what I'm saying. But I wouldn't put Gohan in a comfortable position for him to acquire that. That's a selfish thing of Goku, bro. Goku literally does not respect you if you're not powerful. If you're not powerful,
He's like,
you
"Ah."
don't care. Like he does not matter. You don't matter to him, bro. Goku's a terrible father, my nigga.
Yeah, Goku's-
terrible
yeah.
father, bro. You don't want that.
Nah. But I disagree because it's Goku.
He didn't want his children to go to school.
But his children love him though. Like Gohan and
Because
Goten, they love
he's
him.
a fun person, but he did nothing to raise those kids. He did absolutely nothing to raise Gohan or Gotenks.
He was
I don't
always
even
fighting.
I don't even think I don't even think he was there for Gotenk's birth. Like, I don't think he was even there.
He
for
was
him.
always fighting to protect
Yes,
everyone.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He's a terrible father. And Vegeta was doing the same thing, but he's a good one. Like he was there for Trunks.
Yeah.
He raised him with actual morals. That's why Trunks is dope. Like
Yeah.
Vegeta gave him that like self-respect.
Yeah.
That's why Trunks is so cool, bro. 'Cause
Nah, Trunks is dope.
his father's Vegeta, and Vegeta instilled that respect that he has in himself into Trunks without the actual toxicity, like I'm the Prince of all Saints.
He
just
changed.
gave him that like you have to respect yourself because you have great power.
Because Vegeta was very prideful.
Very prideful, and he instilled that into Trunks, bro.
And he was obsessed with immortality. He wanted to live forever.
He was, and then he realized that there's just
Bro,
no,
he went so ham for that, bro.
live long as
Él
fuck,
fue
man.
encontrar loco. Vegeta went to Vegeta actually he disobeyed and he actually
he sold his soul.
yes,
to
he did.
Baki.
He did. That was beast. But you see Vegeta
Wow, bro, I
he
lost respect for Vegeta on that one.
yeah, that was so
I'll
fucking
never
crazy.
let him forget that one.
Bro, Vegeta his pride led him to do so much fucked up shit because he actually betrayed, even though fuck Frieza, fuck him, you know what I mean? But he
fuck
betrayed their
Frieza.
whole shit.
Facts, fuck Frieza.
He
bro.
betrayed that whole army.
Yeah.
Cause he wanted to use them to get to the Dragon Ball so that he can keep it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
It
That was his whole
That
thing.
was his whole thing. He just wanted to live forever so he can have infinite just potential, just get stronger.
And said, "Fuck these guys, yo Vegeta, mama huevo loco."
But that's what I'm saying. That outlook on life, like you can simplify that down to the fact that he's just selfish. A selfish outlook on anything ruins it. And I don't mean just social interactions, bro. It goes literally into every fiber of your body, into every action, into every thought that you think. Remove every sense of selfishness from that, and you will become a human of. That's how you become great.
Yeah.
When you do things for a reason that are not for your own. I mean, like I can be a doctor. You know, I can be the greatest doctor ever.
But what's the point of it?
But what's the point if I
To
don't
help
want to
other
be a
people.
doctor to help other people? Like I just don't do it for the money. You know what I mean? And I could do that, and then let's say I did do that.
That's very
Like,
unfulfilling.
what's the point? You know what I mean? And then you're unfulfilled. You're a doctor. You're making a lot of money, but you don't care about the people you take care of. It's
How could you even do your job at that point?
Yeah, it's what a lot of doctors do that. Bro. A lot of doctors grow, I guess.
You
I don't
think
know
so?
this. I don't know this, but
You
I
think
feel
so?
like I think so, because just people in the situations they're put, like when you're a doctor. This is just me assuming. I don't know what this has no actual evidence, but I don't assume. Like when you're a doctor, because I've been in a hospital. I haven't worked in a hospital. I've been in a hospital, and when you're in pain, you're an asshole. You're in pain. I'm dying. Like, yo, fuck, get me some attention. You're just not a nice person when you're faced with them, and it's regular. You know what I mean? So when these doctors have to come in here and they have to help these people, and these people are just like fucking going out of their mind, they're not usually the best people to doctors. And doctors, I feel like, grow sort of like
A filter for that? Like a block?
Yeah, like to their patients. They just, this is a patient. I gotta heal this.
Yo, well,
that's terrible, man.
think
That's
about this. Now that you mentioned
You
that,
can
think
put that into everything.
think about this. Like, I have a cousin who's an RN, right? And she was prime time during the whole, like, when the COVID first, yeah. And like she told us about things that were like she was there firsthand. You know what I mean? So
How was that?
it was pretty crazy,
What
man.
did she say? Like, how does she feel about it?
You know, I think that she's a very good you know, God bless her with her, like the way she is as a person, like so joyful and such a sweet like being, because you know, to live through that and then still keep your sanity, still be able to like,
It's
you know,
hard,
feel
man.
good,
It's
feel
hard.
able,
You know what's insane?
you know what I'm saying? That is beast, bro.
The Times, you know, the Time magazine.
Yeah.
They put together the frontline workers, and they put Biden, and I think Kamala Harris, as the cover.
Oh, like people
yeah,
of the year
of the year
or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yo, and people are outraged because the medical, just anyone in medical deserved that award. Just
They should-
people of the year were this year the medical.
The
Like,
medical, yeah.
they literally saved millions of lives like this
Yeah,
year.
facts,
it was
bro.
nuts alone, bro, and they gave it to Biden.
They should have did like Time Magazine should have did a
What?
cover of. I mean, you're not gonna fit every fucking worker, but do like a group photo of like, you know, essential workers like nurses and stuff, and then
Just
put
essential
them.
workers were people of the year.
Yeah,
That's who was the people of the year. Essential workers.
Facts,
they got us
bro.
through this shit, and we're not even giving them the credit.
the
bro.
MTA workers, bro. The bus was free.
Oh my God, Biden wants to take, like, I guess, credit for, the government wants to take credit for this, but the government had absolutely nothing to do with us. To like actually like
Well,
us becoming better. No, because Trump was in power, bro, and Trump didn't he didn't do anything. He said it was a myth. He said it was a hoax.
yeah.
So the government we had no help from the government. We were in this shit alone, bro. We were in the trenches. The essential, we literally got through this shit without the help of the government. They gave us a check for 120. And
The government distributes.
Bro, I'm telling you, they
stuff.
did nothing, bro. They did
But
absolutely
and also like the
nothing,
COVID
son.
testing is free, loco. También, like you got to think about that. It's not all good, but it's not
It
all
should
bad.
be free. I don't have to think about that. It should be free.
It should be free. Well, yeah,
And so should Medicare. But there's a lot of things.
yeah. You're right. I'm not. Yeah.
Fuck it, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's crazy.
Yo,
Bro,
crazy.
there's so much bullshit.
How about but the government printed check? They printed money, bro. They gave people
And they gave
stimulus
you
checks.
1,200 of all that, of the $3 trillion.
The fucking the unemployment shit was like
Yeah.
it went high up too. I don't know.
Ridiculous. Terrible.
I'll
bro.
probably get fucking gunned down for that comment.
What
I'll
comment?
probably get gunned down. That's
what?
not really how I feel about it. I was just saying, you know,
About
but
what?
that
That's
whole
exactly
shit, like
how
that,
I
like
feel
like
about
if
it.
like if the government helped, and you're actually
That's
right.
exactly how I feel about it. Fuck the government, bro. They did absolutely nothing to help their people. The government belongs to us. The government is for the people.
Yeah,
And
or
not
at least it's
fucking
supposed to
helping
be.
us. It gave us $1,200. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, I could buy groceries and pay the bills for 1 month, bro. We've been in this shit for like a year already.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, bro.
That's
It's
crazy.
beast. Like, people don't see that. You see around the world, like, they're giving monthly paychecks to their citizens. Monthly paychecks.
Canada,
Monthly paychecks.
Europe.
Monthly paychecks. And in America, they're not. At all. They're not doing
They're not
anything.
doing that.
They're not doing nothing. America's government is the most useless government I've ever seen. All they do is showboat. And, like, it's like a drama. It's like a TV. It's like watching TV, bro.
that's why Trump was so
You saw the
perfect
debate?
there for that.
You saw the debate?
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a
my
joke.
God.
It was a joke. The debate was a fucking joke, bro.
Yeah, and that's our government. A fucking joke. It's just like that, man. So I honestly, when I see people like, when I see people down bad, I feel even more sad because I know the people that are down bad usually resort to help from the government to get out of bad situations, and the government is just not.
It's not their best friends, not their ally.
It's not. It's not at all. It's not at all.
Yeah, man.
But I'm a little optimistic with Kamala Harris as vice president and Biden.
We'll
as,
see.
President. Yeah, because I don't give a fuck about Biden, but Kamala Harris, she's actually a dope person, bro. She's actually someone that I think has common sense and rational thinking, and she can do something better. To
Well,
help
these
humanity.
people, they're not like Trump. Trump was never a politician. These people are Biden and Harris. They're actual politicians.
Yeah, but you can tell like, when there's a good politician, someone that just cares about people, man.
Yeah.
Like that is. I'm gonna just. This is something that I just think personally. For humanity to succeed, because I don't have any faith in humanity right now. To be honest with you, zero. We're on a path to destruction.
Yeah.
In a couple years, I don't think there's anything gonna be left. Like we are down bad.
Isn't
right now, you know what I mean? Like,
isn't the Earth? Doesn't the Earth has like 12 years before like climate
there's
change?
a timer? It's like
Yeah.
7 years. We've made a timer to our fucking self-destruction, and we have still not done anything to stop that from happening.
And we're going there.
Can you believe that?
You know we're going there, right?
It's like 7 years. It's not even 12. It's like 7, I think.
For like irreversible damage.
For like, we're gonna like if it gets to that point, Earth is not gonna be like hospitable enough for humans to live.
No, not
it's just we're just gonna die in massive numbers.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna fucking take that for us to care about each other again.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
People are so monetized and fucking so socialized and alienated from actual life. People mix their life situation with life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're alive. That's a whole thing on its own. Act like it. You know what I mean?
Experience
and then
that.
your job and your experience and you're human and this government and society as it is, because we need a society to live together in harmony.
Of course.
But remember,
it has to be peaceful.
It has to be peaceful, yes. But remember, at the same time, that is separate from life.
Bro.
You're a life.
I always say it. You know how they portray traveling to other planets? Like human beings traveling to the planet. They portray it in movies, they portray it in shows, right? It like every time you see another planet like depicted in like, you know, movies and shows, every time you see it, like when they show you like the visitation of another planet, whatever species that lives there, they live there peacefully. And it's like it's just one planet of that species. And you know, they have animals and shit kind of like us, but it's that species that dominate like the living species, and they live in peace.
Because why wouldn't you?
And then
it's only going to benefit us.
Exactly.
It's only going to benefit us. And that's what I'm saying. Society is it's raising people and new generations to be individuals and seek individual lives where they are just separated, because I feel like there's just a lot of things come from that, because it's just the sheer number of us, the sheer number of humans. Yeah. I feel like cities create the most mental illness. At any like geographic spot to live in, because if you go to New York, Manhattan, there's people dying on the street and shit, and you walk by them and don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And maybe you think, okay, I didn't care about this person because he doesn't mean nothing, and I still care about when someone is dying, just not him. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking. There's no way to even look at that in a fucking real way. Like, it literally creates mental illness, even if you aren't like aware of it. Like, you're dissociating yourself from life.
From life, yeah.
From other humans. Like, people see humans and they see you as your identity. Oh, Ticos. Oh, this guy likes to do podcasts. This guy's like to blah blah blah. No, Ticos is a living person with feelings and emotions and things he has to do. Yeah, and also has problems to deal with on his own. Yes. And people forget that. And they forget that, bro. And
they forget that, and they also like can't seem to like accept that other people have differences.
Yeah. Well, that's something that's gonna just that's something that people just,
you know, like, come on, bro. Why is it that you have to why does it make you feel some type of way that I'm like, I have tattoos, or, you know, I have certain piercings? You know, I'm speaking from a perspective of a person who would have
something that's different.
Something that's different. I listen to different music. I dress differently. Like, why does that have to not let us be cool?
I feel like that's another primate thing. Like, that's a primitive thing. Fuck? Like, if you can't accept change, and that's actually not a primitive thing, because I think the last generation of people are like that. People before millennials, what are the baby boomers, and before that, they can't accept change. Like, if I were to walk up to my grandma with blue hair, she would go absolutely like
ballistic. What is? Or you?
My life is under attack. I feel fucking in danger.
Are you on meth?
What? Like, first of all,
like, relax. Bro, relax.
You know what I mean? Relax. I just think it's an appearance change.
Oh my god, you know? You're suddenly a degenerate.
You're not even a part of this society.
I'm telling you, if alien life were to visit us,
I think they have.
But no, I know. But if alien life were to visit us on some like, yo, let's just visit Earth.
Yo.
They would leave, bro, because they're like, yo, you guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. You guys are racist. Idiots. You guys kill each other. You guys are stupid.
Fucking idiots.
Oh my god,
why
bro! And I'm not a perfect
boat as you.
Yes,
we're on the same boat, guys.
I'm not a perfect person. I don't. You know, I have flaws. I might have things that piss other people off and shit like that, right? But I'm a decent human being. I'm not an asshole. Like, I'm not gonna treat you differently.
It takes no effort to care. about
exactly.
other humans.
Like it does, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
I'm not
you were
gonna,
born to do.
I'm
That's
not
your-
gonna
that's your
treat
minimum.
you. Why does like? How does that warrant me to treat you different because you are a different person from me? Like you don't have the same
Well,
taste.
let's
We don't
talk
have to
about it.
agree.
Let's talk about it. Why isn't humanity dope? Because people aren't conscious enough.
They're
tweeted
not,
this,
bro.
I tweeted this out today too. I tweeted this out. Just very general. It has no meaning. The war on consciousness. That's what I tweeted out. And you know what's funny about that? I gave this a lot of meaning today too. I just think about a lot of things. And I was thinking that the war on consciousness is pretty funny because you know who is in that war? Us against us.
Yeah.
And
There's no other outer
there's
like.
no other, we're not fighting. It's like a civil war
Yeah.
against ourselves.
Yeah.
On a mental level.
Yeah. It's yeah.
ridiculous. Like we should all be focusing on becoming the best humans possible, so then that can lead our society to whatever it does. You know, I
Let
feel
you
like
tell
people
it.
are too like easy like going on like raising and creating other lives. People also have kids for selfish reasons. Like, oh, I just want a kid.
That's terrible.
People
That
don't
is
under
fucking
understand
terrible.
that you just created another fucking being, like a life that's gonna have consequences and fucking whole other like it's gonna create
A life of
another
its own.
tsunami of like things and just actions that are gonna take place just
Yo.
exponentially.
Yo.
And people don't see that. Like, oh, I want a kid because we should have a kid. I think our life is going great. Do you think we should have a kid? And they have a kid.
You want to know?
what I mean?
You want to know something
And
scary?
then they raise that kid,
Or they don't raise that kid.
or they don't raise that kid, but towards their beliefs. And we as people should not have different beliefs. We're on the same boat. What the fuck are we believing that's different? You know what I mean? Like, why do you have... We're on the same boat. There's no other boat. Why do we believe different things?
Yo, it's fucking
You
nuts.
know what I mean? Like, we should all come together and be like, yo, what should we prioritize for us just to be peaceful? Because I feel like that should be a
Yeah, that's a good question.
standard thing.
It's a good question. What should we prioritize to be
Peaceful.
good, peaceful?
Not even agreed with each other, just peaceful as human, because we're not peaceful. We
We're not
kill
peaceful.
each other.
We're fucking
and we're
assholes.
I don't know what species kills themselves for no reason.
For no reason. Like that's what I'm
Like,
saying. If you go
fuck.
to an alien planet, they live peacefully. They're a part of the food chain.
Because they understand, you know what it is? When in movies, when people go to other civilizations and aliens, we depict them as smarter.
Yeah.
And you know what's smarter? Being more consciously aware of yourself. As a smart person, not just
Yeah.
intellectual, but about you as a living thing, because there is an intelligence. There's a book smart, and then there's a living smart. There's like a
Emotional
fucking-
intelligence.
Like I don't need to teach a flower how to grow. I don't need to teach a bird how to fly.
It just
That is a
that's the
certain
nature of it.
intelligence that life itself carries with it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you need to learn.
It's instinctual.
You are born. Yeah, there's a certain intelligence in that, bro. And people don't like tap into that. But that's the certain intelligence that leads life forward. And we're forgetting about that intelligence completely. We're just focusing on materialistic and human intelligence.
As if it doesn't
Not
matter.
species intelligence and not life intelligence and not an earthly intelligence. We just focus on individual intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And just it sucks. I've been giving that a lot of mine this whole week.
Well, think about it. Like we don't even have to take it back that far. Let's not even go back. Let's not even mention the another species. If you go back thousands of years, the things that human beings prioritize were just. It wasn't just about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Human beings prioritize obviously their survival because they do have to survive just like every other species. Every single living species has their instinct to survive. So that goes without saying. But thousands of years ago, you know, human beings just worried about, okay, I gotta hunt, I gotta eat, I have to have shelter for me and my family. And, you know, they grew crops and they did, you know what I'm saying? So they used the
There was
earth.
truth to that because that led to teamwork.
Yes.
That led to socializing. You could not live without being social.
Yeah.
And now people are living without being social. And this pandemic is not fucking helping that either.
It's not.
It's making it worse. We're living even more unsocialized. And bro, that's where all this violence and rioting is coming from. Because once you alienate yourself from your own species, they become enemies.
Yeah.
You become defensive. You get
Different.
intimidated.
You don't know what's going on no more.
Yeah, because it's like, it's so stupid. That's so stupid. You just said
Bro.
that. You don't know what's going on. But we're all humans. We should know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That's us going
And
on.
ironically enough, social media is a great tool for that.
Yes,
But people
and
use it for the
that's-
wrong
that's what's
fucking
giving me
reasons.
faith in humanity again. The fact that technology gave us like a cheat code to being more communicative. Like,
Yeah.
Imagine
If only people used it the right way.
Yeah. Well, the problem that people do use it the right way. They do. Trust me. Humans are just born to be social. They just have to, and they do use the internet. But the problem with that is, corporations are monetizing the internet for money.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely disgusting. There's not a social media that is not influenced by corporation. Every social media you're on, Instagram, Twitter, they're all corporate owned. They're going to do whatever
Google,
gives them
Facebook.
more money and more views. They
No,
don't
of
care about
course.
the actual social media aspect of it.
Like the
that.
social aspect.
They don't give a fuck.
It's just
It's like,
monetization.
oh, you think they're just like, whatever is most social gives them more money. So that's how they look at it. Oh, you guys like stories? Let's add stories to Instagram, Facebook, fucking Snapchat. Every fucking app has stories now.
Yeah.
They did that because it gave other apps more views and that made them more money. Good idea. That's it. They don't see it for the social.
They don't see.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I feel like something on, and that's okay. You can do whatever the fuck you want for money, but there has to be a certain thing that is like a necessity that humans like create themselves. Like our government, I guess, should be that beacon of like, this is what's actually important in life, guys. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want as humans and do whatever, but something here, like in the present, has to remind us
And teach that in schools.
and teach that in schools of like just life intelligence.
Yeah, of how to survive as a species.
Yes, and like how to like live.
They teach you how to
life
survive
in a-
individually.
Exactly, bro. And everyone's different, so everyone
Wow,
survives differently.
holy fuck, that was deep.
Everyone survives differently, but we are not meant to survive differently. We're meant to survive
The same way.
as a whole. And once you go away from that, you're literally going away from the life force, from life energy.
From life energy,
and
yeah.
that's why all this violence and chaos is happening.
And you know what's crazy? We could have both. We
could
could have-
both. And that's
we
what I'm
could-
saying. We don't have both.
We don't have
the
both.
peaceful.
No, no,
and
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
nothing that's what I'm saying. We don't have a beacon of hope. We don't have something that caters to
Yes.
just that.
Yeah.
Like monks. Monks should do that. There should be a certain government, not a government, but something that has the certain amount of respect and power that is just for the wellness of humanity. Like we don't have a I read this thing like
I dream of a day.
Humans are literally like running out of role models. We're running out
Yo,
of role
for
models.
real, son. That's real
There's going to be a
shit.
generation
That's
that has
real
no
shit.
Role models. They're gonna look
That's
up
real
to
shit.
fucking these idiots that looked up to other idiots.
That
That looked up to
other
other
idiots, yeah.
idiots. That looked up to not kind of idiots. That kind of looked up to not idiot. That looked up to a smarter person.
Yeah.
Looked up to a great person. Looked up to an amazing. But they're fucking over there. Like,
The spectrum is like
Yes.
way on the other end.
and we're not catering to that. Like, people forget that that's a dying thing. You have to invest in that as a species for it to prosper. And, bro, I don't know, because look, let me tell you the problem.
That's some shit.
For greatness to happen, there has to be something bad, right? For you to realize what's good and bad.
There cannot be peace without first a great suffering.
Exactly. You suffer.
You know where I got that from?
Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Where do you get that from?
Would you believe me if I told you where I got that from? Made a lot of sense, but this is why I use movie
No, I
references a
don't know.
lot because it makes sense.
Where do you get it from?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Yo, the action movies be having the most, like,
There cannot be
Simple-
peace. Yeah. That's something
Simple
I
motivation.
do that all the time. I always use movie references. You wouldn't believe the movie references that I've
you know what I
used
do? I'm actually one step ahead of you.
in like interviews.
I'm one step ahead of you. I literally read quotes. I look up quotes for problems in my life, and I read just wisdom on my problems. Like, let's say,
Wow,
I literally just read wisdom because it's there for humans, and people don't use it.
It's there to use.
It's there to use. We have a collective of everyone that's ever been a person and their experiences on problems.
Like
let's say I had a
Socrates,
problem
Plato.
with loneliness. Let's say I was feeling a little lonely, right? I'm feeling lonely. I don't know how to deal with this. Whatever happens, happens. But me, as a person, I go online and I search up wisdom, like quotes about loneliness. And they literally just open up all perspectives of me. Like, there will be quotes about like loneliness is only like, and it helps me see it in a human way.
In a human way,
in a life way.
I agree.
And I literally just solve it through there because it doesn't tell you the answer, but it makes you realize what the answer should be.
It says think about it this way.
Yeah, think about it this way because you're not gonna understand it looking at how
you're doing it. Think about it another way.
And that person experienced their life, that all their problems they did blah blah blah, and they got all of that wisdom and they shared it.
They weren't assholes about it.
And that's what humans are meant to do. You're meant to pass down and carry on that. And I feel like people are not gearing or shifting their life towards that. They're not shifting towards like passing down like generational intelligence.
Yo, for real. And that's why what you're doing
and that just goes back to species intelligence.
Yes.
Surviving as a species.
Helping, passing down.
Surviving
there's a reason why people write books, and there's a reason why people, whether it's fictional or not, but there's a reason why it's to pass on some type of experience or knowledge or whatever it is.
There's levels. Like I said, the world is running out of role models. These people that are born now, they're no longer born with the need to pass down information. And that's terrible. Because back then, there wasn't internet. You had to pass down information. And maybe as an individual, humans, as an individual goal, that made sense for them. So that's what they did. Oh, I'm passing down information because I get smarter. But now that we have technology to do that, we don't really do it ourselves anymore. But of course, that doesn't help us individualistically.
Okay,
but that goes back to species intelligence.
Yeah.
This is not going to benefit me and you in any way if I fucking write a book about myself. Like, I don't... Maybe it'll make me more money or whatever.
It's just to lend the perspective.
Yeah, but then you have to go back to your species because we're here as a team, as a whole.
I got a good question. I got a good question though. Would you say that an example of that would be like how to's on YouTube, like how to videos?
How to be.
Do you think that's like knowledge passed down?
Society.
I think that is.
What? No,
there's a lot of good knowledge on YouTube, bro.
I feel like
if you care to look for it,
I feel like we need a power in this earth that literally is just for that cause. Because that's how important it is.
It is important. It's
that's
important
how important
to,
it is. We need a power on Earth that literally just caters to that. That caters to the goodness and like just the well-beingness as a whole of a society.
What form could that take? Could that be government?
I feel like that should be the educational system.
So you're saying that should be like a government reform of that way? That would actually be a cool government. I feel
Not
like
government.
I would be okay with government if it really helped.
No, I mean the government is cool. What the government does is cater to order, not peace.
Yes.
Think about it. They cater to order.
They cater to order. They want people to be
did its job. That's good. You don't want anything more of them. You kept the peace among us. They cater to society. Okay, so that's that. But something on Earth has also people have to dedicate their lives to this to cater to just like life. I don't know how to explain that. Just life of everything that's living, because we have that power to manipulate reality as humans, and we have the intelligence and the self-awareness to do that. We've been given a gift,
and we don't use it, or we misuse it.
And bro. Like, if we came together, we could have made this earth not only okay and healthy, we could have made it amazing. We could have that
sustained human life for fucking
we
eons.
Could have been like just smart, intelligent, and just catered to ourselves and just been amazing and took care of society as a whole and just grown together. And then after we figured that part of us, where we were just like, okay, we are perfect humans, then imagine they put their intelligence to making the earth better. To making the earth better at being earth. Because we can.
My God.
Just how we can literally change the temperature of the earth, we can make it better.
Make it better, yeah.
And we can literally like just, bro, it's crazy. Like we are the creators of our reality, and we are creating a terrible reality.
We're creating a horrible reality.
That we are
creating a horrible reality, bro.
Fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Please, guys.
Human beings.
Become aware.
Human beings, I think, are.
Become aware. Yo.
We're capable of manifestation.
Fuck all that. I want to talk about something else. Have you ever eaten ass?
That's mad left. That's mad left. But
this because I wanted to talk about this. This is a very important. You have?
Yeah.
Let's go back into some flashbacks. Me as a person, as a human, like me in my most fundamental ways of thinking, like not what I think, how I think.
Okay.
Thought I would have never ate ass. But I did. And now I feel like I've killed my old Caesar. Like I've killed that Caesar. He is dead.
That's a good example.
I killed him because I did something that he would never even think of doing possible. So I must not be him anymore.
Yeah, you
I
broke
literally-
that level.
I would have died if I ever would have ate. I'm like, I would never. I just can't do that. I wouldn't respect myself. And then I did it.
And you
and it was
realize, wow, what not of a big deal it is.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of boundaries like that feel like you can't even break them that you have.
That's fucking
Like you
crazy.
have mad boundaries and like walls up that you don't even know are walls. You know what I mean? That you can shatter and like.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, just eating ass is a very inspirational because there's guys like, yeah, I would never do that, and then they do it, and they're like, well,
I
I
don't
guess
think
I would
that
do that. So I guess my whole entire that wasn't really what I wasn't so sure on.
I don't think I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. People like
No, there's nothing wrong.
people
want
wanna say- people wanna-
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's fire.
people want to say shit like, you know, I guess it's like a social media thing where it's like, you know, you
Fuck
eat ass
social
like what the fuck,
media.
bro.
Look,
Now that you're not like, it's not cool or trendy to eat ass. That's mad funny.
it has to be trendy to get to
It has
do
to
it.
be trendy, yeah.
Because I don't want to do that position because it's not popular. Let's
Yeah,
just
it's
stick to
not
this.
yeah.
Let's
Contrary
stick-
to popular
Yeah,
belief.
let's just do doggy style because it's popping on Twitter, babe. Like,
Yeah, you know, like
Come
fucking
on, like-
yeah.
That's why I feel like that's gonna be a sentence said in a future generation. Someone in the future is gonna say that because humanity's gonna be so fucked up and like so self-absorbed in itself and just with technology and the wonders that it can do that we're just gonna forget about just life as what it is.
Wow.
We're gonna be so self-absorbed into our inventions and the things we did and the greatness that we achieved that we forget
Not all is
we're
lost.
humans.
I don't think all is lost.
I think all is lost, man. Because listen,
There's
we're
a lot of
developing
people.
our-
There's a lot of
our
people that think
technology-
like us, bro.
Do you know Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
The game? Do you
Yeah.
think that's a very possible outcome in reality? Like people like cyborgs, like we advance technology so much that we can literally combine our self with it.
That's some
I
shit.
feel like that's a very possible outcome.
I mean, we're damn close.
Isn't Tesla like Elon Musk talking about like a Neuralink, like something that like a chip in your brain or something?
What?
Yeah, there's
Really?
a Neuralink. Yeah, like Tesla, like Elon Musk is like he's working on developing like a Neuralink. I don't know what it does.
That's insane. Nah,
have
I
no
wouldn't
idea
do
what
that
it does.
shit. I think Tesla's smart enough.
He'd be the smart guy to do something like that, right? But what I'm saying is, I don't think that's something that's not possible of happening. I
Oh
think that
no, that's like I said, we're damn
that's what I'm
close.
saying. Once that happens, then we're fucked. We're gone because we're not even literal like organisms and like living things.
We'll live in a system.
It's going to be all human. Like it's going to be literally a society run by the brain.
Brainiac.
I guess. We're all
Holy
gonna become,
shit.
It's gonna become like it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad. I feel like that's gonna be. We have to come together and realize what's actually important.
Can we keep ourselves from that?
Yeah, we can still do what
There's
the
a
fuck
lot
we're
of-
doing.
there's a lot of
we just
people
have
that-
to realize what's important
Yeah.
because we're still gonna do. What
We
the
don't have
fuck
to
we
give
do.
up like our lives.
Like I'm still gonna do whatever the fuck I want, but I realize what's important. And I know I'm gonna feed that energy.
Like make the conscious
You know?
decisions to care about that and do something to add to it.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
You don't have to
it
give up
matters.
your life.
It matters a lot to you and your next generation. And your
Yeah,
kids and
man.
just
It's
whoever's
because it's not
kids.
about you. It's about the man
It's
next
about
to you.
life. It's about life. It's about things that are alive.
It's about
Giving
the
them-
species.
Because life
And
does
other
not
species.
last forever. And that's what life holds itself. To make the next one better. Like that's
And
what it is.
just it keeps going.
And just it's like I know I'm not gonna live forever. And I saw the problems here. I can fix that. I could do something about my life to make it better. And then the next generation is better. And then they're better. And then they're better. And that's how it's meant to do it. But we're going to get to a point where we forget about life and we just worry about humans as like just the brain itself, like indulging in its desires and our inventions and just things, and forget that forget about life.
That we need to survive. That we
that
need to live. Yeah,
Because it's probably gonna get to a point where you can upload your brain into the internet,
bro, that's retarded.
and then you're gonna be immortal. And I don't even know how many fucking mental diseases that will create. Imagine an immortal person, bro. Dude, that person must have like every mental disease. on
That's
the
why
planet.
Wolverine is so fucked up, bro.
Like they literally.
Wolverine has lived for
That's
hundreds of
crazy.
years.
It's either they become the most fucked up human in the universe, or they reach the most enlightened thing in the universe because they live forever and they just have infinite. Like, that would be nuts.
Like Mr. Manhattan or Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, like, exactly like him. He's just infinitely like
He's
that
just
universe. Like no mental at all, just pure life in the universe and things that is
just energy.
just reality as it is.
Pure energy.
Not humans. You know what I mean? Like, because reality exists without humans.
Yeah.
And he's that. Dr. Manhattan is reality without the human aspect.
Without human, yeah. He's just a.
He was something that was able to perceive itself. And
He's
be
just
aware and
he's just conscious, yeah.
He just pure consciousness. Humans can.
Kind of like a god.
Yeah, exactly. And we can we have consciousness. We have that. That's why there's a certain power in all of us. We all have consciousness. And if we all come together and remember that life is for that consciousness and to serve that consciousness and to all become aware of life itself and that we're not here forever and just to be present in the moments, that's going to lead to humanity being like a fucking super civilization, like across the expand the universe and like.
And you know what's the crazy part of it? It's very simple.
No.
It's very simple. That's a very simple thing, and
It
here's
is
where
a very simple thing.
here's where the
It's
difference.
a very simple thing.
Here's the difference where simple and easy are different. I don't know. Did it sink in here? Yeah. Oh no. I don't know.
Talk to me how simple it is, though.
Here's it's the silver. Where the fuck is that thing?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
There you go.
Yeah. It's
So
always in my pocket.
the thing is that look, there's a fine line between simple and easy. It doesn't mean the same thing. So, for example,
Well, I don't think complexity exists. Like easy, medium, and
yeah,
hard. I don't even think that exists.
yeah,
I don't
it's
like
it just yeah, one
Like,
thing or
it's
the
either
other.
You do or you don't.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no complexity to it.
But getting back to my
know what I
point, there's a difference between simple and easy. So basically, when
yeah, easy doesn't exist.
all right, but to break it down into a mental picture, it's a simple equation. What do we have to do to be better people? What do we have to do to help each other survive? It's a simple equation. X equals X.
You know what the problem is?
Follow certain steps and you get X. It's a very simple thing, but it's just hard to do
You know why?
because of who we are.
Humans don't care anymore. Humans don't care anymore. They don't care. Like, that's the problem with alienation and becoming so individualistic. I feel like it's too late for us already. We're already all individuals that don't care about like what's happening across the board. Like there's a lot of bad shit happening on this planet, bro. Like a
Very
lot
bad.
of bad shit, and America does not do a fuck about it. You know what I mean? Like they don't do a fuck about it.
And, you know,
even
this
if
is
we
not-
tried, those countries will not let us do a fuck about it because it's not our business. Because we're a different country. Because we're different humans. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
There's nothing
bro, it's
united
bigger
about the
than
United
us.
Nations.
Like you have to understand, it's like
They're just a bunch of people that do business.
we're all idiots. It's the irony runs deep. The irony runs deep. It's literally to every level. Like you'd be surprised. Like you think it's simple, but it's not simple at all. Because just I feel like
No, the
that's why
equation.
I lost hope and faith. Like,
Caesar,
it's so-
the equation is simple. It's hard to do because of people's ego.
Yeah, I know, but the ego has gotten into every single aspect of our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I've lost faith. So,
Yeah.
We're done. We're done for. We're done for. We literally made a timer.
So
for
it's
our
too
fucking
late?
Demise.
You think it's too late?
We literally made a timer for our demise, bro. What other sign do you need that it's too late? That niggas timed it. Like we know when.
No,
it is
but they timed it.
they'd be like, "Yo, it's 7 years." It's
No, no,
done.
but 7 is before it's irreversible. It's still reversible.
That's what I'm saying. But
Within
don't
that
care.
time.
we don't care. We don't care.
We
That's
don't
why we
care.
made
I
a
do.
timer. I know you do, and I know I do, but we all have to care. Like you don't get it. Like even a little bit cares. It doesn't matter. When you're talking intelligence of species, we all have to be on that level. Like
All
we're
of
all
us.
intelligent individuals.
As a collective.
But as collective, we're idiots. We're fucking morons.
We're very apart.
As a collective, we don't do shit for ourselves. But once we come together as a collective, that's another level of intelligence. The next one above that, we can conceive because we finally reached this one.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell you what's after that because we haven't yet to reach as collective intelligence. But I'm telling you, a society that has, they know what the fuck is up. They know what's after that because they've reached that level, and we haven't still.
Fuck. That's
For
some
real.
shit.
That's some shit, right? God damn. Wait, what do you think is above that? Like, what is after collective thinking? Probably exploring the universe, like expanding.
Yeah, maybe
Because once we
checking
come
out other
together as an
planets.
Earth and we use everything to our benefit and just live here peacefully, we would have to expand and just search things for. See, and then that would lead to just. It literally leads to just goodness because once we expand, we don't expand for selfishness or individualistic desires. We expand as a collective to grow as a collective.
Yeah.
We have to reach the level of intelligence as a collective. That's the only way humanity is going to even have a fighting chance, bro. Like, people don't understand, like, we are on the verge of extinction. We are on the verge of extinction. If there's an extinction list, put us on that list.
And it's not even about. Like, it's something we're doing
Fuck,
to
and people are
ourselves.
still worried
We're
about their
doing
fucking
that.
9 to 5. And
We're
like
doing.
shit.
We're doing that to ourselves.
I know, but people don't care because they don't worry about it. They're worried about, oh, what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Oh, like, what do I want to be when I grow up. Oh, what am I getting money for? Oh, blah blah blah. Their life, their human basic. They don't think as a collective, and
Very linear. Now they don't think broadly.
exactly
Very
they don't
linear.
think as a collective, bro. And that's it. Like, I feel like it's too late.
And I say they because I don't consider
I
myself
feel
that.
like it's too late. I think on a species, like as a level of a species. I think on a collective level. And I've met other people on that collective level. That
Yeah.
you know they're on that level.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as a consciousness, you understand that they care about humanity as a whole.
As a
They no
whole.
longer have selfish desires as like a individual.
Yeah.
You know, and you can tell when you meet, and I've met people like that, and we're all on that. There's some people on that level, but everyone as a collective has to be on that level for us to realize the next one. Because
It's hard, bro. That's a very high level of consciousness.
for real, and it's not.
It's not,
it's not.
but I'm saying like
It's just a
it's
very
for people to reach.
It's just a big amount of like number of humans where
There are I look. There are people.
on this
There are
planet,
good
man.
people too.
We gotta come together.
There's good people because I've met good people. And I know good people.
I know, that's what I said. There's people on that level of thinking, but it doesn't matter how many people are on that level. We all have to be there
Everyone.
can't be one person on earth that's not thinking like that.
It has to be everyone. They have to teach it in
It has
schools.
to be everyone.
They
And,
have
like,
to
we all have to focus
say
and
it.
have prioritize it. Like, you can still do whatever the fuck you want, but we have to prioritize. Like, our life has to have a certain meaning. You know what I mean? And our lives don't have meaning anymore, bro. You know why you think they have meaning? Because you do what you thought you do what the brain thinks it wants to do, what the human wants to do.
Yeah.
Like, my life, I want to dedicate to be an actress, and then that's it. I'm happy. And I
Yeah.
retire. Okay, now I retire. Now I want to go to this nursing. I want to live travel. But
Yeah.
life as a whole, you have to worry about other lives.
But you can do both.
I know you can do both.
That's
and
what
you
I'm
should.
saying. Like,
Yes.
I've
You should
been
do
trying to say
both.
like it doesn't have
You
to be
should do both.
a linear thing because people don't get that too. Like they think that they have to give up their lives. Going back to what I'm saying, you can be individual and you can care about everyone else at the same time.
Exactly.
You could do your own thing.
Yes.
You
But
know,
that's how it works. You can't be individual. Like, you can't be a
it doesn't.
collective intelligence without having the individualism,
Yeah.
like intelligence beforehand.
Yeah.
Because there's a level. You have to be individually intelligent first to be
And
able to create
that. Yeah.
the next level, to be able to even reach the next
The
level.
collective.
Intelligence. And once we're on that intelligence, we can collectively create the next one, because we need
Yeah.
to reach that first. You know what I mean? And it's levels of like, and just.
There's a lot of bad that makes people want to be individuals.
And I don't know.
Like,
I don't
can't,
know. I
like,
don't know if aliens have reached that yet, man. I
A
know
lot
that
of
people
people-
believe in aliens, but people believe in aliens because they're smarter than us. But just being smart does not get us anywhere. Like we've seen from humans. I see humans as like a test subject. Like humans itself, like they're a species that have indulged in desires and the brain has completely taken over them, where they don't really worry about a species collectively. But that's very hard because you could be, humans are super intelligent. Like I feel like we could possibly be one of the most intelligent species ever in the universe because we're able to understand literally anything. Just put it in front of me.
and we're
You know
able to
what I mean?
manifest.
Exactly,
We manifest
literally.
things.
So I feel like that's hard for any species to do. So it's like it literally has to do with just the way you physically manifested. The way consciousness physically manifested in like on its planet has to do with if they're going to the next level. And I feel like humans have manifested too much desire to the point where it's like that's the only thing they see. And Society is going to grow and cater to that. It's not going to grow and cater to a society because it's a society. It's going to grow and cater because we're all prospering individualistically. And it's going to fuck us up. Because you see what I'm saying? Like now,
we don't
like,
think
there's
on a
more
collective
millionaires
level.
than ever, right? More millionaires than ever. People have more money than ever. They're just printing more money. People have more money than fucking ever. People are making so much money right now. It's like everyone has money. But we're falling apart. There's so much violence and just, it's terrible. It's terrible, bro. But people are prospering. The economy's never been better. People are happy. People are finding
not really.
awakening. People are awakening. People are finding time to do creating things. People are doing amazing things.
There's a positive side to the pandemic.
But we're all doing that for individual purposes, bro. We have to all come together and do things for a collective. This is a crazy first episode.
Yeah, finally, this is a good one. Like this is
a great one.
This is the one we should have been done. But practice. See, everything takes practice and time.
Going on.
We gotta curate this, man.
This is going on.
Yeah.
On YouTube. This is the one. Episode number 1, baby.
Episode 1.
I'm hyped, man, because I really feel like we were meant to do this podcast. For real. I feel like we were meant to do this podcast. I feel like
I'm glad to be a part of it.
Just because we think on that collective level, we're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing this for everyone.
This is collective thinking.
Collective thinking.
For
Someone hashtag that. Hashtag collective thinking. Let's get this train rolling.
I like that collective thinking.
That. Yes, because I feel like
that's how you save the species.
We bring to this. That's what we bring to this. We are going to be the leaders of the species. You can put us on the face of the comeback of humanity. The comeback.
The comeback, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we the Yankees.
Because I swear to God, other species is looking at us like, yo, these dudes is bugging. Like, these guys are,
bro. If alien life came here,
they still on that level. We grew out of that shit. Like, come on.
If alien life came here to visit, they'll leave.
And I know they're laughing at us, so I'm just trying to get better at life. Like, I'm just trying to get better as a species. Let's grow. Like, what are we doing? We're wasting time because we don't live forever.
Yeah, we're wasting time.
And we also have a lifespan on a species level, and that's what we're fucking up because we can't even get the individualistic species level correct yet. Like, there's an intelligence, but there's also a lifespan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And individualistically, our lifespan is getting shorter. People used to live longer back then.
No, that's actually a lie.
Oh yeah, because of medical and shit.
Yeah.
But health
medical advances are
but literally the reason that the problems that they didn't live
it's
longer,
mentally, bro. That's why.
Yeah, but the reason they didn't live longer is because we created more pollution for
bro,
ourselves.
Yes, not only that.
And then we created the medication.
People die more of illness and also mental illness because stress also causes weakness in the body.
We
did, yes.
We're literally creating the problems.
We're creating,
but we're forgetting that we're in charge of the whole shit.
We're literally consuming our own poison.
We're in charge of the whole shit. Whoever makes the poison, that's us. Stop making the poison. You know what I mean? Like, we're in charge of this shit, bro. And people are still thinking on the individual level, and they haven't even mastered that. I'm talking about everyone has to master individualism to reach a collective, and then once we reach a collective, then we master that. We reach something else that I don't even know. But we haven't even mastered level 1. I've lost faith. I love faith. Because I don't feel like I'm going to be alive for that. The consciousness of just collective thinkers where everyone is like, oh, hello. They look at you as a human being.
And say good morning.
They look at you as someone that cares for life and not just an individual.
Bro, I am not going to lie to you. There was one time, right? This was back when I was in school. I was walking to school. And I'm walking down Vanderbilt. You know Vanderbilt? I'm walking down Vanderbilt because I got to take the train. So I'm going, the train right there on Bay Street. So I'm walking down there. And as I'm walking to the train, there was another guy who was walking up. I was walking down the hill. He's walking up the hill. And, when we were about 2 steps away from each other, he smiled at me.
Yo, there's some people that are so aware of the collective thinking and they're so aware that they actually fuck with other people that aren't on that level yet. And I'm one of them, bro. I love to fucking poke at people.
I do it all the time.
When they're not aware of their awareness, like their consciousness, I love to poke at them. I like to make them think about themselves. Because people don't even question themselves.
That's crazy.
People are like, oh, I like cars. And then they just like cars. Forever.
I like cars.
They just like cars. Let me drive a car. I like cars. but they don't question why the fuck do I like cars?
What about cars do I like?
Cars do I like? Like, what makes me like cars?
Bro.
They don't question themselves, bro, and I love to poke at them.
Dude,
and I feel like
this
there's
guy-
people that have mastered that, and they just fuck with other people that aren't on that level of conscious awareness.
Bro,
Because I know he thought, like, when he smiled at you, he probably thought this dude thought I was a weirdo and shit. But I just smiled with him to fuck with him. And he don't
no,
even know
but
that.
here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that. He smiled at me,
Yeah.
but it made me feel better.
Oh, so he did it in just like a caring way.
I don't know. I guess he just carries himself with that energy.
Well, we shouldn't.
So, un ejemplo, he smiled. It was an older gentleman. He was like, he looked middle aged, right? And he smiled at me, but his smile was very warm. It was very like just un smile que you know is genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you
That genuine. That. We need to focus on that.
yeah, like a
Because that's what
genuine
matters.
yes.
You know what I mean?
So that made me feel
Authenticity.
better. Like maybe that time I wasn't having a bad
And
day,
that's
but
beneficial for everyone.
yeah.
Feeling good.
And
feeling
that
good,
takes
being
no effort.
better at all.
That takes no
You know-
effort.
You know what it
I
does
mean,
take, though?
it takes
You know what
effort
does
on
take,
your
though?
part, but it doesn't take effort
You
to
know what
do.
it does take, though? Thinking unselfishly. And you know what the
Yeah.
human brain is good at?
Thinking selfishly.
Thinking selfishly, because it needs to survive. Because the brain does not think as a collective. The brain itself thinks as a species. We're very primitive if you think about it. The human brain thinks very, very individual, bro. Like right now, if I'm hungry and let's say, like a movie about fucking like, there's hundreds of movies where people are like left on the island and they kill themselves to eat themselves.
Yeah,
like
they
for
eat each
food.
other. Yeah,
Yeah, that would happen. Like your brain would literally do that. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we have to come together and just think above that, like as an awareness. We have to become consciously aware enough
as a could become
where
consciously
we can
aware.
even surpass our brain, because
Yeah.
our brain has full control of society right now. Like
Yeah.
the people in charge and in power, their ego is insane. They're just
Think,
they're
think,
just
think, think.
characters. They're just full characters. They're people that egotistic, like just monsters. Like they can tell you everything about themselves because they created a mental image of themselves. It's like, I'm this person, and they forget that they're alive as we're all humans. You know what I mean? And
Crazy.
it's very selfish. It's like very ego and it's driven. Society's ego driven. That's it. Really.
Very ego
We need
driven.
to change that narrative, but I don't know how. And I feel like we need a superpower in the world, because humans are gonna be born and they're gonna die. But we need something to just remind everyone, like a generational thing.
No,
that
but we
stays
can
on.
we can do that to each other. We can be that for each other.
don't
We
think
can
so.
yes, we can, because we can teach it in schools.
Which they're not.
Okay, but we can reform. That can be a
Which
reform.
we haven't.
The school system. But I'm saying like to your
Like, why are
your
we not doing these things, bro? We're literally killing
I-
ourselves and
yes.
letting it happen.
we don't teach like kids in school is not about like school for me. Let me tell you
I'll
something.
be fucking damned if another human kills me. What
Facts.
the fuck?
Facts, bro.
I thought we was here together. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, that's crazy,
think
right?
About that shit.
That's crazy. Like
I'll
somebody
be
takes my
damned
life.
if someone threatens my life. Like, I thought we had the same life. Like, I thought you. How you gonna kill me? You wouldn't like that if I did it to you.
Yeah, bro. That,
know what I
and
mean?
They don't think about that.
God damn. Nah, I would be disrespectful. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, you know what? Kill me. Kill me. Porque you don't even deserve me to be alive. Like, I shouldn't even be alive if this level of thinking is still around. Like, I was born too early. You know what I mean? But I feel like,
Born too late, maybe.
nah, born too early, man. We're too early. The level of consciousness we're at, humanity's still not at a general level. But I feel like that's our job.
And that's not even
But I
narcissistic.
feel like
That's just
our
real
job.
shit.
I feel like that's our job. I feel like that's what we were put here to do. Because we're not, bro. Everything that's living is living for a reason. Believe it or not, it wasn't there. It's not there for no reason. Like it's just no there. If there's not a reason for something, it doesn't happen, right?
Yeah,
Everything
has a reason.
is for a reason, right?
Yeah, there's
So,
something behind it.
Something is behind it. Something is a blueprint for the thing that it is. Everything.
There's no just coincidence.
exactly
Everything
So
there's something. There's a reason why something
I
happens.
lost my train of thought.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I did.
No, you were
That
on
was just
something.
a big scale. I was onto something. I forgot it was just too broad. Like my brain was like,
What were you just saying?
I have no idea.
You do know.
I have no idea at all. Like it was like the just broad scale, like a big scale or something.
Okay, but what is
collective level.
the collective consciousness of everyone and how to spread that. But I'm saying like you could teach it in schools.
Yeah.
You can teach it like have parents teach it to their
rewatch
children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can we
But
play
we
it on
don't do
TV?
that.
Let's play it on
But
TV.
we don't
like
do
one
that.
day.
But we don't do
We
that.
don't do that.
we
But
don't
that's
do that.
wrong. That's bad.
Okay, but we've been doing that. Like, people don't understand. That's the problem. People, the brain literally runs society, bro. People think on the brain's timing. So, like, people look at time as like a thing of like,
Very linear.
no, not even linear. People think that things can happen tomorrow. That's the problem. They see the poison as optimistic. They see the poison as hope. There's no such thing as hope. Like, nothing's gonna save us. Right now, we're fucked. Let's fucking do something
Well,
now.
no. Hope is good. You gotta have hope.
But what's the hope?
The hope, but the thing
Is
is that
someone else gonna come?
here's the
from
thing.
Save us?
Here's
What's
the
the hope?
But here's the thing about hope.
Where's the hope,
No, but listen. Hope is nothing if you don't put action behind it.
bro? But what do you need hope for?
You need hope because it's a fuel that keeps you going, that lets you know, yo, things are gonna get better. But you have to put action behind it. Hope is a good thing.
But what are you hoping for?
Hoping for better.
For who?
It's a risk that you take.
For you, right?
Forever. If you're trying to do something on that
That's
level,
what I'm
for
saying.
everyone.
The brain literally controls society, bro. Like, people look at hope as the poison because their hope. Is
They say it's the hope that
individual.
kills you.
People literally want to live life just better for them. That's it. It's very individualistic. It's selfish.
Yeah,
People
at the
live
end of the
life
day,
for
people
selfish
only
reasons.
care about themselves.
That's what I'm saying, and that's it. We're fucked because it's like there's no hope. Like, everything is happening now. Like, we're getting fucked up now. Like, if we're not fixing it, then we're not gonna fix it tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen.
Caring about yourself and
I'll tell you what people do care about: money. Money is the only reason the world is actually even sort of getting better, because people have the money just to do some shit about it.
yeah.
People don't give a fuck, bro. I'm telling you, if money was not, if you did not have money, you would not give a fuck about us as a species. Simple. Because why would you?
But the thing is that both can be true.
Because humans make other humans feel shitty if they don't have money. It's literally built into us.
Both can be true. Money's not the actual problem. Money's just a weapon they're using.
Exactly, it's a weapon.
It's a choice of weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a choice of weapon,
That's
but
what I'm
money's not the
saying.
problem. Just like any more than a sharp knife is the problem. You know what I'm saying? You could use it. You know, you can't say, "Oh, I got cut because of a sharp
Okay,
knife."
but that's what people are doing. They're using it.
They're
for-
weaponizing it.
Exactly.
But money's not the problem.
But that's a weapon, bro. We have to all come together and eliminate all weapons against us. We're a species. We have to think collectively.
Yes, but this is what we're getting at. Can people do that or not?
They can. They can. They just have to think like it. But they don't. And I don't know what's gonna make them do that. Like, I don't know that there's nothing that just does that for us now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We need something, a beacon of hope, something that guides everything.
Well,
that's
you just
alive
said
into the right
hope
path.
wasn't real or it didn't matter.
Well, that's what I think hope is. But I told you, people believe that hope is individualistic. Like, I don't have hope in myself. I have confidence in myself. I don't have hope.
Okay.
I don't need to hope that I'm going to fuck. If I want to go to the deli, I will fucking go to the deli. I don't have hope that I'm going to make it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
have hope
I see what
as
you mean.
society, as a collective.
I see what you mean. Okay, I
You know
see what you mean.
Yeah, and people see hope as individual thing, like that selfish. Like, I have hope that I'll become a doctor.
They're selfishly hopeful.
Exactly. Bingo.
Wow.
Boom. And they can't. That's an
Wow.
illusion that I don't think we're gonna be able to break through. Like, that's a very big illusion that society's under.
Maybe
right
if people watch this podcast, they will.
now. Maybe, and I know the people that have. Look at that. Yo, we're literally like, we are that. That's what I said. We're that beacon.
You have to, but
What is
each
that?
person has to be that.
Yeah, but each person cannot get that alone. Some people have to be awakened to it because society is not helping them do it. Society is literally, people are born into society. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, millions. Everyone is being born into society. People aren't born in the Native American, like, you know, there's still like Native American, like Indians, right?
Yeah.
Like, that are like, they grow on the land and they don't have no technology. They still exist.
They're not Indians. They're like Quakers. Like people from
there's
Lancaster
still-
that trim butter.
Native Americans, not Indians. I'm sorry.
The
Completely.
Native Americans live in
Native Americans that live in America.
what's that shit called? They live in
Yeah, they're
but
still
Native
around.
American. They live in what's that shit called? They live in
Well, they have their own little like things that we
communities.
that
What
we
is that
literally
called?
gave in them.
What is that called? What is that called?
Like
They live in,
residents, like
no,
parks.
but reservations.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They
Not
live in reservations.
Lands that we given them just so we don't kill them, so they can have somewhere to go. Because
And it's funny because this is their land.
Fucking everything. Listen, that's ridiculous.
This is their land.
People are still born into that.
Sucks.
Like, there's people that are born into like parts, and there's still tribes in Africa and around the world. There's people that aren't like.
Oh yeah,
socialized.
of course.
People are still born into that, but the majority of people are born into societies,
Yeah.
and the society is leading to the demise of just like that collective consciousness. So that's why I feel like
That's what it is.
that's what it is, and I
It's
feel like
leading
that's
to
we're
that
lost.
demise.
That's it. We're done. Because people.
But it
feel like
hasn't
it's gonna
happened
be-
yet.
It's gonna be like tomorrow. People hope, bro.
You heard? It
You have
hasn't
to
happened
understand-
yet.
You have to understand that hope is the strongest thing any living thing has, and once you poison that hope and you put.
I want you to understand that
illusion,
you also contradicted yourself, but keep going.
No, but I'm saying people see hope as individualistic things.
They're selfishly hopeful.
Hope is important, but humans, us, we don't see hope for what it really is. We gave it our own fucking meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gave it our own meaning, and that's what their humanity is following. And that's not actual hope. They're just hoping that they can prosper.
Yeah,
not
they're
actually
hoping that
life can continue. And that's the illusion that it's gonna
Wow.
be very hard for us to collectively just to become aware of.
Fuck.
Yeah, think about it.
That's beast. Damn, nigga. Nigga said, "I'm gonna buy the coffin for these motherfuckers." I'm gonna buy the coffin for these
I had to come
assholes.
crazy for episode 1 because I want these people to know we ain't come here to play around. You know what I mean? We came here to talk, and that's what we doing. We talking about shit.
Facts, niggas is talking.
We talking about shit because we not just talking. We talking about some shit.
Yeah.
We talking about some shit. Some shit people need to hear.
Facts.
For real. And not
Yeah.
even for the money because we're
Not
not
even
doing
for
it for
the
that.
money, yeah.
We
Fuck
doing
it.
this because people need to hear this.
People need to hear this shit.
People need to hear this shit.
People need to fucking
Too
hear
much
this shit.
bullshit. People need to smoke more and be more friendly.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I mean?
Have a little drink. Have a little.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Damn, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. You were born. You were just
be
born.
cool.
That's it. Like, if you could choose to suffer, but I choose to enjoy it.
Just be cool. Why you can't be cool? Just be cool.
I don't know. I have no answer for that. I guess I will be cool.
Just be
You know?
and by
That's what you
cool,
should say.
by cool, I don't mean like trendy. I'm
Not be
saying
cool,
cool,
just
be,
be
like,
nice.
yeah,
Just
just
be
be a
caring.
cool person. Like, yo,
Yeah.
all right, you know,
Care.
what
That's
the
all you
fuck?
have to do.
You don't have to
care.
let nobody step over you, but just be a,
Just care.
just care.
Just care enough for the next guy. You know,
Yes.
because you know he's coming.
Yes,
You know he's coming. Stop being a dickhead and just care.
and just
Because
fucking
you're not
care,
gonna live
man.
here forever. Someone else is gonna be here. This house is not yours forever. You're gonna
You
die.
know, have fucking
Someone's gonna
manners.
buy it. So care enough to leave it better for them.
Have fucking manners. You know what I'm saying? Like, basic shit that makes you a better person.
Do you
You
have
know,
a pen?
it's little things. I don't have the pen. Usually, when you ask for it, it's because you have it.
I know. Yeah, I got it in my pocket.
Yeah. See.
That's my high
You're the keeper.
kryptonite.
You're
I always have the lighter too.
You always.
Always have the lighter. That's my kryptonite.
You're
If
the
I'm high,
keeper.
It's me.
You're
And
the
I know
keeper.
It's me, but it's just there's no way to. That's just my kryptonite. I'm the.
You're the keeper, my lord.
Steal all the lighters. They're all mine. Don't smoke with me, or I will take your lighter.
You're the keeper, my lord.
I collect them. They're like my infinity stones. They're like my souls.
You hold the power.
Yo, how the fuck did
Great
talking
fucking
about eating
episode.
ass?
I'm actually hyped. What?
We was talking about eating ass, and it led to this, the expansion of human consciousness.
That's collective thinking for you.
There it is. There it is. That's collective thinking.
We were
for you.
talking about this. All of this started from
is
eating ass.
collective thinking. That's what I'm saying. Eating ass is amazing. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it literally looped.
it goes back.
It
Yeah,
literally goes back to it. It feeds into
eating
itself.
ass.
Once you feed
Nothing
it-
wrong with it.
Once you put positive energy into the loop, it recycles.
It recycles. Yeah.
We have to negate all negative energy from the loop of life, guys. Come on. And literally, it's just gonna make it better for us and for the next guy, and the next guy gonna make it for the next guy.
Yeah, just worry about
Loop
the
it.
man next
Come on,
to you,
come on,
bro.
come on, come on.
You know, don't take up 2 fucking parking spots when you're parking in a parking lot.
For real.
Fuck.
Just care enough for the next guy.
Like-
I know you hate yourself. I understand
Damn.
you hate your. If you can, yo, I know a lot of people that hate themselves.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people.
Most
But just care enough for the next guy. Like, hate yourself, but the other guy ain't do nothing to you.
Yo, fuck you.
Yeah,
You fuck you.
Yeah,
The
fuck
next
you.
guy.
If you want to be
you
an
know what I mean?
asshole, but
Like
still
me,
care
fuck
enough
me. It's
enough
the person
as a
next to me.
species to give it, be nice to the next. Like, you might hate yourself. That's your problem. That's not mine.
Yeah,
but
it's
care
not your
enough for
problem.
me where it doesn't affect me, you know?
Don't be a dick.
Damn. Fuck.
Don't be a
I can't
fucking
believe we had to
dick.
make a podcast for this.
Yeah, we had to go out of
This
our
is
way.
just episode 1. There's
Yeah.
so much more bullshit we got.
We had to go out of our way because you guys are fucking assholes,
Holy
man.
shit. We had to, like, this is ridiculous.
Fuck.
We had to literally kick out whoever was in charge and just take the wheel.
And said fuck you and shoot him.
We had to be here. Like, we have to be, but consciousness had to manifest itself in a way where it can protect itself.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
us.
through us. Yeah.
through us.
So thank you.
We're here because fucking you idiots.
I said that wrong. It's not thank you. It's you're welcome. There you go. I said
Yeah.
thank you. It was reversed.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right,
It's
America?
here.
You're
Wake the
welcome,
fuck
America.
up. You're welcome, America, and the world.
And the
Because
world,
We're not
yeah.
just thinking America. Remember,
No. This
that's
is global.
also another level of individuals that thinking like patriotism.
Yeah, now we
like, I
yes.
only care about my country.
Yes.
Why?
About us, me.
the
Fuck you.
fuck? What
You
the
because
fuck?
you're brown and fuck your kind.
What the fuck?
Like they're
you
not
live,
like us.
You live over there. I live over here. Don't come over here. I don't know you. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
We
That's
all live on this
bad.
earth. Come on, let's get together. Let's have a party. Yo, imagine it. Yo, you know how fucking life good would be if it was good though? Like, imagine life was good. Imagine
Yeah.
how much better. Like,
Oh,
imagine
no.
we
It
all
would be
chilling
amazing,
as a
bro.
level of like human, like on Earth, all come together and we all peaceful.
That'd be
Imagine
incredible.
how cheap everything would be. Like the cost of travel. Like, yo, I want to go to Asia. Fucks with everybody. Oh, China is open to everything. Oh, America loves everything.
It'll
We
be
all
a
nurture
better
each other.
life.
And yo, we have like national like holidays where countries come together and throw parties of like monumental, like just humanity.
There probably wouldn't even be countries.
There wouldn't be, because why? The
It'll
fuck
just be
is
called
there?
Earth.
It would just be places where humans can live, where they don't affect nature in the worst way. Like, we would literally optimize the way we even structure our living for it to be beneficial to Earth, because
Yes.
that's what matters. Life, continuing it
Continuing it.
and make
yeah.
it better.
God damn it. God damn it, world.
Fuck. And I gotta get high for this shit, because if I was sober, then I'd be mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pissed off. Angry.
Head high
Fuck.
shit.
Head high shit, man.
Head high shit, man.
This is episode
That
1.
shit you think about when you high, man.
Yeah. This is episode 1.
Episode 1. What do you think episode 2 gonna be about?
Episode 2 will be about whatever is
I think it's gonna be good.
whatever manifests.